Hello people, so Peter here down in the old man shed. Sorry, this is just a quick follow-up video to the last one I made only a day or so ago. I've had a rethink about the signage I put down, the transfers on the road markings, and kept on thinking the road bridge, it looked a little bit over the top, and then I had a chat with my brother as well, and he sort of said, he undernod, so kept the keep clear one in the middle there. I quite like that one there, but yeah, I removed the other signage, just keeping the one down there. Now I'm undecided as regards the roundabout symbol and maybe the keep clear thing. I don't know, maybe you guys can tell me what you reckon. Keep them or just peel them up. It only takes seconds to peel off, but no problem with doing that. What did I do on the little hut? I've put the site safety sign and took the name of the yard off there to put the site safety sign on it, which is rather large, that I had on my printed cards, and then elected the sign that was on there just stuck on there on the actual entrance to the yard. So I think that looks a lot better now. Otherwise, yeah, nothing else. But I'm having a DV Schenker running day today. I don't often have it running. I've got the Drax Class 60 coming out, and she's pulling the rate of 10 tankers that has now been converted to the Bachmann couplings, and it's working a treat. They're nicely closer together than what they would be with the Hornby D couplings, and they go round, as you can see, fantastic. So I'm going to keep that like that. I'm not going to bother now to changing any more couplings on them one. The network rail wagons, they are close coupled with the Hunt couplings, and on the Class 67 I've taken out the normal universal coupling and stuck the Hunt coupling in there, and she's fine pulling, but she's no good pushing, because the mechanism on the Hornby is just so loose that she pushes against the buffers, and which is fine on the straights, but gets buffer locked if it's pushing. The rest of the wagons are absolutely fine. It's literally horses for courses, guys. You've got to see what mechanism your locomotives run, whether or not they're fixed to the bogies like the Bachmann 66s, or as in this case the Class 60 Hornby and the Class 67 Hornby. They have this system where it gets pulled out on a spring and goes either to the left or the right, and then doesn't straighten up when it's going down the straight. So yeah, it's really, it's a minefield out there, but these are all running well, and that's it. So there we are. So everything's running very nicely. Now, just to finish off, as I say, I'm going to keep this video short. But guys, this is just I'm asking you to keep a watch on Allan at Dragon Junction, because I think he's losing the plot a little bit, Oh dear, sorry Alan, but you did make me laugh, what with all your outtakes and everything, and then he, guys, what he did, he replied to me about telling me to watch my own video. And I thought, what? So I definitely think that this lockdown is getting to him a little bit, so we've got to keep an eye out for poor Alan, alright? Because I don't know what he's on at the moment, but it could be this home's isolating is getting to him a bit. So yeah, sorry Alan, I've got a laugh in my voice, because it was funny, it did make me laugh. And you're a lovely guy anyway, so yeah, everybody just keep an eye on you. Oh dear. Oh well, that's it guys. Yeah, so everything's running fine. Yeah, so it's a mixture, it's a minefield out there. It's a question, horses for courses. Just, as Alan said, we're all trying to work out what we can do and pass on what our experiences are. I love me Hunt couplings, but there's some things that on my layout, because it's just a little roundy thing, it didn't work with. It probably will work on your layouts if you don't have the the tight radius curves that I've got. But whatever happens, at the end of the day, I do get them running reliably. and as you know, I don't mix and match my rakes, and there's no need to be pushing them, so they pull very well, but I won't say they won't derail if they're pushing. So you know what, I don't push. That's the answer to that, isn't it? So there we are. Anyway, keeping it short and sweet. So that's the new look. Alright, so the bridge, yeah, I think the bridge looks a lot healthier now. It was a little bit over the top when it those markings, and yeah, still, you know, my thoughts. Don't know, do I keep the roundabout symbol and the keep clear or not? I don't think they look too bad. I'm quite happy with that. So let us know what you guys reckon. But otherwise, no, everything else is good. It's a lovely day here again in London, so I'm enjoying it. That'll be the next project. I've got to move all that lot off and start putting some of the markings on that subsurface, you know, the car parking things. And Scale Model Scenery's got a sheet of the do not enter, you know, crosshatch type markings, which I might stick in the middle of that lot, you know, not to park and things like that. So that'd be that's going to be great fun. All that lot will have to come off. I mean, it's removable. All those buildings aren't stuck down, and all the cars, but it's quite a lot to remove. And just to get to that grey top and start putting markings on that. So that's a future project. So let's see. So that's it. My little Hornbys are having a little run out. Class 60 and 67s. I do like the Schenker one, the Drax. No way could I afford trying to get hold of the biomass wagons that's Loco, you know, is liveried up for, because they cost an absolute arm and a leg. I don't know why Hornby don't release them. I'm sure there would be, you know, there's clamouring for them, but I suppose because they were for the Drax Power Company themselves as a sort of special presentation, they probably had to sign something or other to say that they wouldn't release it as a model, you know. But of course the ones that were produced, they've come out onto the market, and it's cost an absolutely arm and a leg to get hold of them. If any of the owners that want to sell them, they're going to make a fortune on them. I know Richard at Roads and Rails, sometimes he has it going around on his little layout when he's demonstrating these sound chips, and they do look the part. And there was another guy on YouTube that, God blimey, he had a rate of about, you know, I don't know, 10 or something. I mean, it literally, if you're getting over 10 or 12 or 14, you're looking at hundreds and hundreds of pounds. So I think he was just showing off, saying, look at me, see how much money I've got. Only jealous. Right. Okay guys, yeah, so very happy. Tankers are doing well. Love the new couplings. They look a lot better than the Hornby D type. But you know, and I love me. It's just horses for courses. You've just got to see what works on that particular rate of wagons. And Allan's wagons, the EWS ones, although they're four-wheel wagons, because they pivot, that, you know, they help going around the corners, and that obviously helps with the magnet. The magnet doesn't have to go edge to edge; it still stays as attached. This little bugger, she's not straightening up completely as she's coming down the straight, but the magnets are so good they're not letting loose. I mean, she's going around at a fair old rate, and I haven't got any inclines because this is a straight layout, as you know, flat layout, so it doesn't cause any problems. The magnets hold on. And if I wanted that Loco to pull the tankers, I'll just change the coupling. You know, just pull the Hunt coupling out and put the standard universal coupling into the NEM pocket. So there we go. But yeah, it's not straightening up completely. It's not as bad as what it was when I first run it this morning. It was really bending, but wearing in a little bit now, if that's possible. Right, okay, long enough. Been waffling one. Sorry that this is such a quick follow-up to the other one. So say, stay safe. Keep a look out for Allan. All right, you know. Any warning bells? I say, I think he's the first one. Maybe I'm just as bad because I keep releasing all these videos, and so I'm just as nutty. Not saying you're nutty, Allan, but You did make me laugh with your last video. It was funny. Okay, everybody, all the best. I've had a few new subscribers. Thank you and welcome to the layout. Madman Peter that I am here down in the man shed. Thank you for subscribing. But that's it for now. So I'll catch you guys all later. Alright, bye everybody. Bye bye.